Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Mansion. Today, I'm very excited for this episode. We are going to start planning the interior to the mansion itself. We're going to leave the front garden for now. We've done a lot the last few episodes with the front garden. We're going to sort of space that out a little bit more. And we're going to work on the inside. Look at this huge space that we have to work with. It's going to be really fun. But before we do that, let's do a couple of things that has been driving you guys nuts for the last, I don't even know how many episodes. So the first thing is that the helicopter pad is not quite centered, as you can see. That goes to that bit. And this one goes to that bit, which, as you can see, isn't quite lined up. So to sort that out, we can either add one, add one here, and add one here, or we can remove one from each end. So I don't know which one I'm going to do. Do I like that? That's option A. Option B, because I think these are 2 blocks wide, these yellow bits. But option B is to actually, oops, not that. Is it that? Yeah, that, sorry. Option B is to remove 1 off this end and 2 off that end, like that. I think I'll probably prefer this a little bit better, but you guys have been going nuts about fixing that. Yeah, that looked better. That's much more. Is that centered now? No, it's still not. I gotta add one there and there. There we go. Yeah, that's a much more appropriate sized H for the middle of the helipad. And the other one is that the basketball court, as you can see, we've got like 1 block on its own there, but 2 blocks on its own there. So we can fix that as well. I'm going to make this longer than the other one, like that, and then put these along here. And then hopefully you guys won't be quite as angry with me anymore. Okay, all fixed. Is it fixed? Hold on, 2 blocks. 3 blocks. Hold your horses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ah. I had it right the first time, sort of. I think I really messed it up. I think that's what it was. Along here. Yeah, I just had it like truly messed up. Thank you guys for spotting that. I didn't see it until you guys mentioned about it, but it was such a small problem that I didn't think that it was hugely important to fix straight away. But there you go. Okay, wonderful. Let's go to the inside of the mansion and start thinking about what sort of layout that we want. So this is the front door, and that's the back door in front of our limo here. And I think I really like big entryways. I like big starting rooms. You know, think about the Nether Castle. We done a big circle room in that one, that we had rooms coming off. I think we'll be doing something sort of like it on this one, because we've got a back door in line with the front. So in order to get a hallway, or in order to get access to this back door, we're going to need some sort of hallway or big entranceway in order to get to it. I think I want to try and make a hallway. I don't think I want it to be as long as what it appears to be at the moment. If we had one giant room here, as you can see, it takes me forever to run from one end to the other. So I think let's start at the back door here and think about how much room we really need for a hallway to this back door here. So this is currently 4 blocks wide. If we had a wall there, does that look too confining, too claustrophobic? I think so. I think we probably want to move that over by another block, so we now have 5 blocks. That's a nice size hallway to walk down the back of, isn't it? Okay, and I think we'll have this hallway come to the end of that wall and the end of this wall, and then we can put a nice arch in. I don't want doors on it, just a nice archway that you can then walk through to the back garden or walk straight through to the other side of the house. Where does this line up? Does this line up? It doesn't go straight to a window, does it, I hope? Please don't go straight to a window. No, it doesn't. It goes to there. But would it be better to shape the wall, to join up to there maybe. It would be better if it went to there, but then again, what are we going to fill the hallway with? I think I'd rather have more rooms than more space-filling objects. So this is going to be the size of our main entrance hall here. Now, for the staircase, we've got a few options. We can either go what we done with the Nether Castle, having one staircase up the middle, and then have them split up in two directions, or we can have two staircases, one on the left side and one on the right side, and then we might even be able to get a door in the middle that goes to the back door like that. That could look pretty cool. Let's just grab some stairs here. I don't care which stairs they are, but like our stairs could go there and there. They're not quite in line, but it doesn't really matter that much for this planning process. Up there and there. Can I get some torches down? I can't really see too much. When you've built a house so big that it's dark on the inside. Let's light this up a little bit. That's better. Okay, there we go. I think I like that better. I think I like two, and then we can walk straight through to the back garden if you wanted to. I don't know what shape we're going to make the staircase yet. I don't know if I just want two separate staircases that go all the way up to the first floor up here, and we just have a straight staircase all the way up, or if we want them to curve around towards each other to make one staircase going up, or they just join together and we have like a bit of a hallway. I don't know. Should we figure that out first? Probably. That is probably something that we should start thinking about. And what block should we use? I'm thinking about a dark oak. A dark oak staircase is going to look really traditional. And we've got it's a strange mix, this house, between modern and traditional and a bit of everything. You know, we've got a traditional shape building. It's not very modern in terms of black and white and very straight lines. We've got sort of curves and sticky out parts and stuff. You know, things that don't usually go hand in hand with a modern house. But then we've got very modern features such as swimming pools and limousines and racetracks out the back and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's going to be a tricky thing. I think I like this, and then we'll run. Oops, that leaves us a 4x4 perfect, and then we'll have a 4x4 staircase running up this side. That stair that I just placed will probably be on the wrong level. The only problem here that I can see, let me do it anyway so you guys can see the problem too, is that we have ended up with a sort of slightly thin hallway at the top here. That would leave us a 1 block wide gap to get through. So I think if we remove a section off each side and make it a 3 wide staircase, that will then give us more room in the middle here. Hopefully enough room. I'll take away the old ones in a moment. Like that, and like that, like that. It makes it just like, mind you, no, we should be okay. We can have that along here, because we need to get up to the height of the clay here. See this clay that we put down ages ago? That's going to be the height of the floor above. So we need to obviously make these staircases get to that height. That one and that one. That's pretty good. Like that. Yeah, we can shape the underside of this to match how we want. We can make it an arch, or we can put some banisters in and stuff like that. But I think I like the double staircase look. This probably won't be the only staircase in the house. I've been seeing a lot of programs recently with houses that are being sold on TV, and it's surprising to me how many houses actually have more than one staircase. I only have one staircase in my house, as I'm sure most of you probably do. But some of them will have like a staircase over here, and a staircase here and stuff like that. It's really, to me, quite strange to have more than one staircase, but it seems to be getting more and more common. I like the little last step up to get up to the top level here. This is actually one level above everywhere else. This is the overhang that comes over the back door here, but that's no problem. We can sort this out in multiple ways. We can take that away and then have a step there. What's this block here for? That doesn't need to be like that, does it? That could be like that. There we go. So then we've sort of sorted that out already straight out the doors. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is higher than that level as well, but that can be solved with a simple stair on either side. I like it. Okay, let's start thinking about doors. So we obviously want one door on either side here. I think for symmetrical looks, that will be great. So let's make a nice 3-wide door in there. And in there. Is there anything we want to put in the middle here? Is this room big enough to allow us to have a statue in the middle? That would be nice, but I'm not sure if it is. No, I don't think I do, because I think I want rooms above this. I think I want a hallway and rooms on either side above this area. We do have this area, which is going to be open to be able to see down to the floor below. Okay. So, what do we need? What are the necessities to a house? Obviously, we've got the hallway. We need a kitchen. We need a lounge. We need bedrooms, which are upstairs, which no problem. We need a bathroom. At least one. I would like probably a minimum of 3 bathrooms. I think we should have one bathroom downstairs, one communal one communal bathroom upstairs for everybody, and probably one for the master bedroom, like an ensuite. But that's a minimum. We might end up putting more in. Is that the bare? That's the bare necessities: lounge, kitchen, bedroom, and bathroom. They're like the minimum things. Additional things to that is dining room, which I think we'll have. Garage we don't need to worry about. And the annex, I'm not going to worry about either. The guest house, if you like, I'm not going to bother with for the moment. Not today, at least. And then we've got the fun rooms. A music room with like a keyboard or a drum kit and stuff like that. Someone said maybe an indoor swimming pool. We've got an outdoor one. Why not have an indoor one? Definitely possible. I think that would look really nice here. And then have these doors on either side of the swimming pool going to the courtyard. That would be really, really cool to have. And we could probably bring that out to here. It doesn't need to be as big as the one that's outside. But I think in here, probably not quite that close to the wall. Let's think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not as big as what I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just see sort of approximately what size pool we can get under these circumstances. That would be the size of the pool. That's not huge. If I carve around the outside here, it'll be easier to see. I don't think that's big enough. So either we pull that wall further back, or we make it 4 blocks on either side instead of 3 blocks. You know what? That's not terrible. Like, it's not huge, but it's not terrible. It's really hard to tell. Let's get a torch down. It's hard to tell at this stage. When you've got such an empty area, everything either looks too big or too small. There's no real in-between. You know, that's not bad. Swimming in here, just as an inside pool. Let's make it 4 blocks. So we're going to take, basically, just enlarge the pool by 1 block on either side, which leaves us a 4-block pathway or hallway on all 4 sides. Oops. That makes the pool a little bit bigger. That looks reasonable. That looks reasonable now. So we've got pool. Is there room here to be able to get at least a small room of some sort in? This is going to have to run down here. what the cool thing about this... Oh, is this going to be in line with the window? It is. Ooh. And I would think I would like to move this over by 1 block anyway. That only leaves us 3 blocks on this side, though. That makes things a little bit difficult. Is 3 blocks enough to have around all 4 sides? It looks like it. Like, you could walk around that fair enough, couldn't you? Okay, let's make it 1 bigger then. I think I want the same hallway size on all 4 sides, so I don't want, like, 3 blocks on one side and 4 blocks on the other. Okay, definitely big enough pool now. And this is the space that we have available. Now, what we could do... I mean, this is pretty much wasted space here. We could put maybe a bookshelf in there, or a little mini desk. And bookshelves and stuff like that. But if we run this that way, we can have a hallway, a doorway going through to the pool, and I think that's probably going to be necessary on the other side to keep symmetrical in mind. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. We might figure that out in a bit. But we've got this room in the middle here. Now, what could this room? It's wanting me to put it down here. The lines that we've got currently sort of directs the line down there. We get a small room here. Now, this could be a changing room. It could be a sauna. I mean, we could have a doorway. Take this way. We could have like a doorway. In fact, a single door would probably be really nice. And we've got some wooden doors in order to make this work. Like, that's a pretty good sauna door, I think. Oops. Spruce. Yeah, that's not bad. As a sauna room in there? Trouble is, it's huge for a sauna room, isn't it? I suppose... what happens if we divided it in half? If we divided this in half, we could then have 2 rooms. One could be a sauna. It doesn't need to be that long either, the sauna. I mean, this could be wasted space, or we could have a door here for a small closet. That would make a nice sauna room, you know, with the chairs on either side, and then probably at this end we would have some sort of coal pit, like if I just use coal blocks for now. You know, where the steam comes from. It's a steam room, you guys know what I'm talking about. Nice floor in there. And I think that could look really, really cool. Really unique. You don't see many of those in Minecraft. And then this side could be a small changing room for the pool. It's only accessible by the pool, so why not? Why not have a little changing room? You could even block this off, have the door here, and have a miniature bathroom for the pool. Because whenever you go swimming, you might need a wee. And you don't want to walk across the house all wet to get to a bathroom somewhere. So you always want to have a bathroom close to a pool. And then you can put some little changing, like miniature little changing rooms, maybe just a bench in, because it's a private pool. It's not like it's a community pool where everybody's going to come and swim. So you could have just a bench down there for you and your family to get changed on. Or lockers even, just to store your clothes. Shelves, things like that, and then a bathroom there. That works for that side of the house. This side is going to be the business side of the house, the important things. Do we need another door going into this pool anywhere? Like on this side? Probably. 1, 2, 3. Now it's symmetrical for here. It's not quite symmetrical for the pool and doors itself, but that's because this wall comes in and this wall stays flat, or in fact it gets wider, so that's cool. For here, you could make this a separate room. Then that leaves a nice hallway, straight hallway. You could make this office, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure out what goes in those small rooms later on. Okay, so down here, I think we want to probably walk into a lounge here and dining room on that side. So let's roughly, for the moment, split up a wall. All of these walls are subject to change. They're subject to being increased or decreased to fit other rooms in, or to fill out space. But we could have that's a nice sized lounge. And the reason why I've come this distance is because this area isn't going to be, it was going to be visible up to the second floor, the first floor, whatever you want to call it. Like, we'll have a banister around here, like that. And then if you imagine a fence on top of that, you would be able to look over down into that part of the lounge. And that would be really, really cool. Okay, that would be like sick to have. So lounge here. I mean, we've got a nice flat wall there for a TV, meaning we could have sofas behind us, you know, in order to sit it on. We can have whatever else you have in a lounge. Game consoles, a nice little coffee table, maybe a nice little sitting area with a couple of bookshelves. Just a nice sort of chill out, relaxing room. Other rooms that people were saying is we should have a cinema room. I think we'll do that. I'm sure we've got room upstairs to do that. Do we have space in the Yeah, we do. Yeah, we could make either this like a cinema room here or something like that. You don't really want any windows for a cinema room, do you? We might have to do that in the center upstairs somewhere. But yeah, cinema room. What was the other thing someone said? I can't remember. We've got loads of space in order to fit rooms in. Anyway, dining room. So dining room, it's nice if it's larger, or if it's a large dining room. This is a big house. I think it should have a large dining room in it. They've got nice wide hallways. Why not have a nice large dining room? So this should make a really nice sized one. In fact, if we move this over by one block, we don't quite sit as close to the window that way. And the window looks nicely spaced out, doesn't it? You see? So yeah, dining room here, nice shape. We can fit a lot of stuff in there. And then I think kitchen definitely has to be next to the... Oh, I like that. I like that. Just not... Oh, stop it. Not quite in line. Just nice little sort of jaggedy bit. We can put some stuff in there, you know, sink them into the walls. I think kitchen next to the dining room is very important. Kitchen by the lounge is also quite important because that makes it... at least you're able to sit in the lounge and have a meal if you wanted to. If you want to be a bit lazy on that day, I sit in my room that I'm recording in now to eat. I don't really eat in a dining room. So doors in order to get into the places. Are we able to fit a door in here? Are we like that from lounge straight into kitchen? Probably. This here can be a bathroom. I think bathroom works really well. Probably from the lounge would be better from the kitchen for hygiene wise. So let's have the door down this side for there. I think that's perfect for a bathroom. And then we could get away with having two doors into the dining room here from the kitchen. I think that's going to be really nice. We can go with 3 wide doors if we wanted to, or 2 wide, and it still gives us a lot of room on the inside for a kitchen. I mean, we've got kitchen counters around these 2 walls easily. We can have a center island, which I think look fabulous in kitchens. Sinks, we've got a nice room for extractor fan. Oh, chimney. Where's the chimneys? There's a chimney right there. And there's a chimney right here. Now, the chimney for this floor obviously is going to go into the pool. That's not very good. So we can have the chimney being on the 2nd level there. Over here, does it really matter that the chimneys aren't going to be lined up with the fireplaces? Probably not, to be fair. I'm not going to be that concerned about it. I mean, we can have some fancy piping if we were really that concerned. But yeah, we could have a fireplace here. How about even a double fireplace? So a fireplace in the dining room and in the lounge that can be seen through each other. Now to signify to let me remember that, I'm actually going to carve out a little area and I'm just going to put bricks here just so it reminds me that I'm planning to do I think what's known as a walk-through fireplace, because they're big enough to literally walk through. Not that you would probably want to walk through a fireplace, at least while it's not lit. But for now, I'll just do that. Imagine having a fire in the middle here. I mean, we can easily do it with netherrack, can't we? We can do netherrack and... How are we doing for time? Oh man, we're out of time. Okay. Flint. And then, obviously, we could dress this up, make it look nice. But fireplace then for the dining room. Nice to have a nice bit of warmth. And then fireplace in here with maybe a TV above it. It'd make the TV very high up. No, we don't really have enough room for it on the wall there now, do we? Well, we can always have it off the side, one of the sides, can't we? We'll figure it out. Do we need a TV in the lounge when we have a cinema room? It would be nice to, wouldn't it? Mind you, we could have the fire behind us. Like, you could have a sofa this way, and the TV doesn't even have to be on the wall. You could have it on the floor, or we could have it just off to the side. We'll figure something out. That's not something we need to worry about. But that leaves a pretty nice plan for downstairs now, hey? I really like the look of that. We are out of time for this episode, unfortunately, but upstairs we've got bathrooms, we've got bedrooms, we've got cinema room somewhere, we've got music room somewhere, and I'll go through the video again that I asked you guys for interior ideas and and figure out what else would be nice to have on the inside as bonus mansion style rooms. I definitely like the idea of an indoor pool. My voice, man, all my words. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.